Admiral Vexthor of the Caldronian Empire stood before the Galactic Council, his 4 arms gesturing dramatically as holographic displays showed the burning remains of human colony ships. The primitive species from Sol 3 has been eliminated, he announced with satisfaction. Their mining operations in the Outer Rim violated our territorial claims. We sent a clear message, 3 colony vessels destroyed, approximately 12,000 humans vaporized. They will learn their place in our galaxy. The council chamber erupted in anxious murmurs. Ambassador Querzal of the Federation, a being resembling a crystalline mantis, leaned forward with concern. Admiral, do you understand what you've done? Querzal's translator crackled. Those were not military vessels. Those were civilians. Families. Children. Vexthor's mandibles clicked in amusement. Irrelevant. They trespassed. The matter is concluded. No, Querzal said quietly. It has just begun. 3 weeks later. Captain Marcus Reynolds sat in the command chair of the UNSC Retribution, his jaw clenched as he reviewed the mission parameters for the 7th time. Behind him, the bridge crew worked in focused silence. Captain, we're approaching the Caldronian mining station, Lieutenant Jennifer Hayes reported from Tactical. No sign they've detected us yet. Good. Maintain stealth protocols. Marcus's voice was ice. He'd lost his sister on the colony ship New Dawn. She'd been bringing her 2 kids to start a new life on Proxima Station. The attack footage had been broadcast across human space. Caldronian warships firing without warning, without mercy. The colony ships had been defenseless, carrying families, scientists, teachers. Not a single weapon among them. Earth's reaction had been immediate and unified in a way it hadn't been for centuries. Every nation, every faction, every corporation, all came together with a single purpose. The Caldronians were about to learn why humans were the only species in the galaxy that evolved alongside apex predators. Weapons hot, Marcus ordered. Target their shield generators first. The Retribution emerged from its stealth envelope like a phantom materializing from darkness. Rail guns, technology the Caldronians had dismissed as primitive kinetic weaponry, fired in perfect synchronization. Tungsten slugs, accelerated to 3% light speed, struck the station's shields. The shields collapsed instantly. All batteries, fire at will. Caldronian High Command, 10 days later. Supreme Commander Calvex reviewed the reports with growing disbelief. 7 military installations destroyed. 14 warships disabled or destroyed. 2 entire battle groups, simply gone. How is this possible, he demanded. These humans barely have interstellar capability. Their technology is centuries behind ours. His intelligence officer, a scarred veteran named Tefrak, brought up tactical displays. Commander, they don't fight like any species we've encountered. They don't follow engagement protocols. They attack from impossible angles, use gravitational slingshots to achieve velocities our sensors can't track, and they're kinetic weapons. Kinetic weapons are obsolete. Not the way humans use them, sir. Tefrak highlighted a battle recording. Watch this engagement near Kepler Station. The hologram showed a human destroyer, the UNSC Defiant, pursued by 3 Caldronian cruisers. Instead of fleeing or fighting, the Defiant dove toward a gas giant, disappearing into the crushing atmosphere where no sane commander would follow. The Caldronian cruisers held position, declaring victory. Then the Defiant emerged at orbital velocity from behind the planet's moon, having used the gas giant's gravity well for a slingshot maneuver. It fired a single railgun salvo, a dozen slugs that punched through all 3 cruisers before they could react. They're insane, Calvex whispered. No sir, Tefrak corrected. They're experienced. Our species evolved on a world with minimal predators. We became civilized through cooperation. Humans. He pulled up footage from Earth's nature documentaries. They evolved alongside creatures that actively hunted them. For millions of years, they were both predator and prey. War isn't something they learned, Commander. It's encoded in their very DNA. 3 months after first contact. Ambassador Querzal watched from the observation deck as Admiral Vexthor was led into the peace conference in restraints. The Caldronian Empire had sued for peace after losing 40% of their fleet. Representing humanity was Admiral Patricia Morrison, formerly of the United States Space Force, now commanding the Unified Earth Defense Fleet. She was flanked by representatives from Russia, China, the European Union, and the African Coalition. The terms are simple, Morrison stated, her voice carrying the weight of authority. Full reparations for the families of the murdered colonists. Immediate withdrawal from all disputed sectors. And a formal apology broadcast across all Caldronian worlds. Vexthor's mandibles trembled with suppressed rage. You cannot demand. We're not demanding, Morrison interrupted, her eyes cold. We're dictating. You wanted to teach us our place in the galaxy. Consider this lesson concluded. We're not here to conquer you. We're here to ensure you never forget what happens when you murder human civilians. She leaned forward. We didn't start this war, Admiral. But we sure as hell finished it. Querzal approached Morrison after the Caldronians departed. Your species is remarkable. And terrifying. Morrison's expression softened slightly. Ambassador, we didn't want this. We came to the stars hoping to find peace, to explore, to learn. But if threatened? She glanced at the stars beyond the viewport. Humanity learned long ago, the best way to ensure peace is to be too dangerous to attack. The other species will fear you now. Let them fear us, Morrison replied. But let them also know this, we protect our own, we honor our word, and we prefer friendship to warfare. The choice of which they receive is entirely theirs. Epilogue. The incident became known as the Caldronian mistake. It was taught in every alien military academy as a cautionary tale, never mistake patience for weakness, never mistake exploration for passivity, and above all, never, ever attack human civilians. Humanity had announced itself to the galaxy not as conquerors, but as guardians. Fierce, unyielding, and absolutely relentless when provoked. The galaxy took notice. And humanity continued reaching for the stars, carrying both an olive branch and a very, very big stick.